Combatosaurs are back for a pretty big episode, actually. I'm always happy when it's the main event that we got to talk about because that's always the most relevant thing the next day.
Yep.
So we got Dan Hooker versus Paul Felder. Dan Hooker pulls off the split decision. He gets 48-47 on 2 cards, whereas Felder gets 48-47 on another card. I think right off the bat, we can acknowledge that rounds 1 and 4, we don't even need to discuss. Those are easy Dan Hooker rounds, right? Mm-hmm. Or Dan Hooker round, and then Paul Felder round 4 is what I mean. We get 95.7% of people believing that Felder won round 4 and 89% 10-9 Hooker. Don't even have to worry about that. Rounds 2, 3, and 5 are the ones that I'm more than willing to watch today to look again. I did rewatch round 2 last night again right after. And should we give our initial thoughts of like what you're...
Yeah, so right
let's
off
just
the
give
bat,
our initial thoughts.
I thought the fight would play out how round 1 played out. Like, that's what I anticipated going in. And I was like, oh, that was kind of what I was expecting.
Yeah.
But then Hooker started to let himself get crowded by Felder, and Felder was landing bombs. Yeah. I thought it was kind of clear Paul Felder won the fight.
Okay. We haven't even talked about this at all.
Yeah.
So you don't even know how I feel, I think.
No, I thought right off the bat, I remember thinking round 2 when it ended, this is close. Felder should get it, but I feel like Hooker might get this on some scorecards. So I knew that, that might be a kind of iffy round.
Yeah.
And then from there, it kind of got, was kind of clear.
Let's actually cover that. Two judges gave Hooker round 2, and one judge gave it to Felder.
I wasn't surprised about that, but I was like, man, rightfully speaking, Paul Felder won that round. He landed a little more, and he landed the harder shots. He was landing harder.
So even the round 2 for fan scoring, 62.8% Felder won that round 2. So there's already a little bit of discrepancy there. Round 3 is more so a Hooker round, and I would kind of agree with that on first memory.
Yeah, I remember it being a Hooker. Okay, right? So initially I had a 2-4-5 Felder. I thought that was kind
2-4-5 Felder. Yeah,
that's
you're
what
right.
I thought it should be.
No, I do agree too. Like on first watch, that's where I thought. And then when I saw the 48-47 for Hooker, I was like, hey, y'all, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So we'll watch 2, 4, and 5 again. It seems like the overwhelming media scores also is Felder, 48-47. One judge had it 48-48. Don't understand how, maybe a 10-10 in there. But
48-48 implies, there's a 10-10.
Yeah, like, okay.
Maybe round 2?
I don't know.
Was a 10-10?
But
that's the closest round, I feel.
Yeah. Let's watch this fight. So we're going to watch rounds 2, 3, and 5. And we'll see, how you could potentially give them to Hooker, whatever it is. Because these are the most, well, I guess number 4 was easily for Paul Felder as well.
I don't know.
It is a toss-up round. It is
that is a close round, though. That is
but it seemed like Felder was the one. You got to, if it comes to that close, who seemed to be pressuring a little bit more in that round?
Let's rewatch that round. It's too close for me.
I don't mind. Let's fucking do it. I don't care. To get it as definitive of an... We need to pay attention to that first 2 minutes as best as possible. There we go.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I seriously cannot give you an answer right now. I would score it a draw if I had to.
We're not about draws here. And I'm certain the numbers had Felder ahead in this round too, by like 7 or 9. But again, statistics don't always tell the story.
Okay, yeah, see? Maybe I wasn't paying attention last time to the first minute. Because I'm actually looking right now and I'm thinking Felder's winning right now. It's even, if not Felder, slightly ahead.
He's staying on the calf kicks. He's staying on the calf kicks.
Maybe I just missed the first 45 seconds or so when I first watched it. I don't remember Felder throwing this much. Like, I literally thought like it was just Hooker doing that. That was a good combo by Hooker. Okay, yeah, see, when we first watched it leading up to it, I thought Hooker had won that because I don't know what I was watching.
Felder definitely controlled that.
Felder up to this point is winning. He landed the better strikes, and it's like almost even, if anything.
There wasn't as much activity from a Hooker that I first thought he had.
Yeah, no. Like, it's still fairly even up to this point. Mm-hmm. Like, even on the feet.
I would actually edge Felder.
If anything, I would actually say the same. Yeah. Felder
and this was, remember, this was like a stalemate moment.
Yeah, this is fine.
And then from here, it seems like Felder started to take over.
If damage was dead even, then this would be a deciding factor. Otherwise, it's not really anything. He's just kind of half got
He
his
is
back.
holding him. That's
if
all he's
anything,
doing.
Felder landed the only
Yeah,
strike of
exactly.
the whole exchange with the back elbow there. There's no damage being done by Hooker here.
So one judge actually saw this for him.
2 judges gave it to Hooker.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. This is that was an even exchange there. But this is also where Felder turns it on. It's like it's close right now. Felder's probably still edging it though.
Yeah. Strictly due to damage too, though. Like his
Yeah.
shots are more powerful
Yeah.
at this point.
And now we're
And
about
Hooker's
a
not
minute.
throwing enough either.
He's not
now.
really doing anything right now. Felder again. So now with about a minute left, I'd say Felder's slightly edging it. And now
Beautiful
this is-
calf kick.
This is when he turns
Another
it on.
one.
Yeah, he hit him with a lot more strikes.
Yeah, he went.
thought he
That's a
did.
Felder round, dude.
Yeah, that is it.
That's a little bit clearer.
This is kind of more what I thought I saw last night, I think.
It really does come down to like how that first 2 minutes went because of how the last 3 minutes end up going. Small stalemate, and then
Yeah.
Felder just pushing
I don't
forward.
know what I watched the first time, really.
Oh,
I don't think I was paying,
beautiful back
paying
fist.
very close attention.
Oh,
This is
missed
going
me.
exactly what I remember, because I think
Yeah.
at this I was probably paying more attention towards the later half.
yeah. Oh, decent shot from Hooker.
Yeah, Hooker's still landing back, but Felder's clearly getting him with the more powerful shots and more strikes. Even like
Unless Hooker like dropped him in this amount of time, there's nothing
Yeah.
he could have done to come back from the deficit
Yeah,
he
no.
already put himself in.
no, I
Ooh.
agree. That's a Felder round. That's a Felder
What the
round,
fuck
for
we
sure.
talking about, dude?
Output and damage.
Yeah.
It's on both criteria.
All right.
Like he landed the better strikes
Yeah,
and he landed
and
more.
2 judges gave it to Hooker. God.
2 judges gave it to Hooker.
So round 3, I believed it was a Hooker round on first watch.
Yes.
So let's see if we stick to that.
Yep. Still a fairly tight
Felder.
round. I think Felder's edging it.
I'd edge it to Felder right now.
Damn,
Ooh.
they both landed good. I think
I'd say
Hooker,
Felder got the better of that too.
No, really?
I thought so.
Hooker, Yo, rewind that. Pretty sure Hooker landed better.
Maybe I was just looking at Hooker. Let's see.
Yeah, Felder's chin snapped.
Let me see that.
I don't even think Felder's landed.
What do you
they
mean?
both landed. Yeah, I think
Give me that
Hooker's-
one more time. Let me see
Hooker's
that.
is
yeah.
more powerful.
Oh. I'd say it's a little
Close.
bit even. I'd still give it to Felder though.
Okay,
Like it's, I don't know.
close.
The jab compared to the hook, I feel like the hook would land more. Or hurt
That wasn't
more.
a jab Hooker. It was a straight right.
From Hooker?
Yeah.
Wait, let me. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, dude, that's not a jab.
Holy shit! I was
Yeah.
not even. Wow. All right. It's just unfortunate that Felder wears the damage worse.
Yeah, I think
I think
the
that's what
issue
kind of
was, man.
went for him too.
And Hooker didn't really seem too out of it till the last 2 rounds.
Yeah. Ooh.
But it's interesting though, that didn't even come into play really for the judges. There's only one judge who scored it 3, like first 3 Hooker, last 2 Felder.
Mhm.
Their cards were all over the place a bit.
Yeah, there wasn't one consistent card. Hooker's not doing too bad. I think he's making up for the deficit.
Yeah. Opened up a bit there. Oh, these are good shots.
Oh,
nice.
beautiful
Yeah,
jab.
yeah.
Another jab.
He's definitely starting to run away with this round.
Oh,
Oh,
beautiful
nice
straight.
left. Yeah.
Okay, I'd say he's up in this round
Yeah,
now.
Hooker's definitely winning.
Oh,
Oh, my God,
again.
another one too. Jeez, what?
This round, it's more so Hooker's punches getting more than the leg kicks of Felder. Because Felder stayed a little bit more consistent in the
Yeah.
other rounds with his leg kicks, but this one, Hooker's just like planting now and just throwing.
Yeah. He's countering, he's getting out of the way of shots and then hitting him back really well.
He might get hit with the leg kick, but he throws a couple in return right
Yeah.
away. A couple punches, so he makes up for that. 27-12 in this round. Pretty clear.
Yeah, pretty clear, especially from like the 2.5 minute mark
Yeah,
on. Like,
he really
Hooker
took over.
just stole this round completely. 30 seconds left. It's pretty clear that Hooker's winning this round.
Mhm.
Looks like a pretty
Yeah.
clear Dan Hooker round.
Yeah, if it stays like this, without anybody getting dropped here, this is a Hooker round.
You want to know something interesting? The judge who scored the fight for Felder gave him 3, 4, and 5.
Oh shit! I didn't even realize that. So he didn't even give him number 2.
No, he gave Dan Hooker round 2, but Felder round 3. Explain that to me after watching those.
Yeah,
two
that
rounds.
doesn't make any sense.
There's literally nothing. How can you say tell me that makes any sense after what we just watched?
That's a bad scorecard then.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, and that's
So the
when they
only
gave it
judge to
Felder.
actually score for him didn't even give him round 2.
No.
Wow.
1 and 2 to Hooker, 3, 4, 5 Felder. And then another judge had it 1, 3, and 5 for Hooker.
The 5th round for Hooker. That would probably be the most at fault judge, because from what
Yeah.
I remember, number 5 seemed to be the most.
I thought it was clear Felder won
yeah.
that. He was walking
Let's
him
get
down
that.
and landing brutal, and Hooker was trying to survive. People try and talk about the takedown in round 5. I'm like, he did nothing with it.
Exactly.
He was running away trying to survive.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Get out of here. Felder lit his
Look at
ass
the
up.
numbers too. 30 to 22 in round 2, 30 to 37 for Hooker in
Yeah.
round 3.
See, in this type of fight, the numbers actually do matter because they're all landing like the similar type strikes.
I'd say Felder with a little bit more zest.
Yeah, a little bit more, 100%.
You know what I mean?
And so if he's outstriking in any round, you know he won that round. He should get that. This is round 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his jaw looks fucked up.
Yeah.
But
Dan
they said it was
Hooker,
pre-existing
holy
or
fuck.
something.
When
I
he was
don't
trying
know.
to talk after, I'm like, oh my God, this guy's...
Was his
this
jaw
guy's
actually broken?
or something? Like, he can't speak.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know if it was. But yeah, the fact that one judge gave 2 and 4 to Felder, but 5 to Hooker.
That's weird.
Yeah, he's just landing way harder. And he like Hooker looks like
Hooker just seems like he has enough to put his arms up and not put
Yeah.
any power
Yeah.
behind it. That's it.
Felder's still landing bombs. It's like the same power he's had in round 1.
Yeah, nice shot there.
His cardio, that was another thing.
Oh, yeah,
my
yeah,
God, it's
very
ridiculous.
impressive.
First 5-round fight, didn't gas at all, even after
No.
all this damage he took in
I
round
know.
1. Like, Jesus.
Pretty much fighting with an eye and a half
Yeah.
for 4 rounds.
Championship performance in terms of cardio.
Yeah, you can't hang it up
And
after that.
yeah,
We'll talk
he
about that
should've-
after.
well, he should have won this, too,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Look at this. He's walking him down clearly, outstriking Hooker. To me, see, like, okay, one of the judges gave Felder round 5, right? Can't say home cooking there. He gave the fight to Felder. Another judge, though, gives Hooker the first 3 rounds and then Felder the last 2, which is, kind of conceivable. You know what I mean? On first watch. As a judge watching live,
yeah, but
fair enough. Because like round 2 was the closest of any of them, but I think it was still clearly a Felder round. But still, whatever, fine. But so that guy already had Hooker winning, even if he gave Felder the 5th. But then for one judge to give him the 5th and that swayed the fight to him, that seems like a little bit of like, okay, I feel like you can call it maybe a little bit of home cooking.
could be. No, I
that
absolutely
card.
agree with that.
Like even up to
This
this
seems
point.
to like, yeah, this is
It's Felder has outstruck him and landed harder. Hooker has tried to get him down and done no damage with it.
he's landing decent now. Hooker.
Now Hooker's landing. Look
Oh,
at that.
big shot
It's
from
like
Felder.
that one strike from Felder negates like 2
Yeah.
to 3 of what Hooker just threw at him. Little like pawing jabs. Felder's throwing
Bombs. He's putting everything into it.
90 seconds left. Felder's definitely winning this round pretty clearly. Felder's still bobbing. Like he looks good.
big shot there.
Another big right. Now he tries to engage. Hooker going for a double leg against the cage. Felder's stuffing it. Okay, Hooker gets the takedown. He's in guard against the cage. Literally just body locking Felder.
Yeah.
Just trying to hold him down. That I won't even count that as a strike. These are not even strikes.
Missed.
It's like a little bit of a flailing arm. That's really it. Body locking. Felder is squirming to get back up. 30 seconds left. It's just Hooker trying to hold him down. Felder really trying hard to get back up. Now grinding his elbow into the side of his head. Look at this. He's trying so hard and he's slowly getting there. And Hooker's just
Felder's
desperate.
back up.
Now Hooker tries to take his back. He gets it, kind of. The Felder... Jesus.
Chaos.
It's like JR shit. But then Felder to his back. Oh my God.
But Felder's back to his feet
And
now.
then Felder got right back up to his feet. Now Hooker landing some knees. And Felder landing some decent uppercuts. I thought that's a clear-cut Paul Felder round. Nothing Hooker did at all negates anything Paul Felder did. That was all control, no damage.
2-3-5 Felder.
2-3-5 Felder. 2-4-5. Sorry, 2-4-5.
2-4-5.
Yeah. Hooker.
Oh yeah. We watched. Sorry, my bad. God damn it.
2-4-5.
2-4-5 Felder absolutely
definitely won this fight.
Yeah.
Even if you look at it like round by round, he won. If you look on stats, he landed more, and it's pretty clear when you're watching the fight, he landed harder. And pride rules, he definitely won with that too. Like, there's no argument here. Paul Felder won this fight.
With the rules and scoring criteria that were given, this is an easy Paul Felder fight. And the round 2, I will admit, was slightly closer.
That was the closest of the fight.
But still, you can say that you gotta go with Felder.
You gotta go with Felder, yeah. It was...
Man, and you're so right. You talked about it earlier in terms of like that round 5 being the swing round, essentially. Like
seriously,
that's
one
more
judge
of a
gave
clear
Hooker
cut.
that round? Come on. His body language, the volume, everything. Like, come on. That's ridiculous. Howard
70.6% of fans 10-9 Felder in round 5.
Yeah.
But the closely contested was round 2 with 62.8.
Yeah, that was the
Felder.
closest one. But definitely a Felder round. That was a Felder round.
Yeah, we'll save the repercussions of this for the Competitors episode. But yeah, pretty simple. Like, again, say it.
2-4-5 Paul Felder, 1-3 Hooker.
2-4-5 Paul
47 Paul Felder.
Pretty simple. All right, we're going to do another one, actually. We're going to do another deciding splits. Make sure you guys check that one out, too. We're going to do Magomed Mustafayev versus Brad Riddell, which seems to be very, very closely contested. So check that out, and then obviously check out Competitors. Peace. Later.